album that I listened to recently is the one by Camp and Cavemen. Mm, mm, mm. See, I've always said about, especially these two artists, they've always been like on the, it's not like the fringe, but they're always seen like, of course, like the alternative, right? They're always seen as dropping out their alter, like they like to call them. Camp, if you don't know them, a rap duo. I'm a big fan of them as well. I would say, I didn't know about their music. Like, I haven't known about them like really like for long. I think that I've known about them maybe for 3 years, because I don't listen to a lot of rap. Probably the only rapper I really follow and listen to every project that comes out is MI. So after I started to listen to them, they've become one of those people when it comes to rap in Nigeria, that I can actually listen to. It is very grounded, like it is what is ours. It's not like you're rapping and you're using some American slangs for me and then it doesn't make sense, right? Or the cadence, how you drop your verses and all of that. But for me so far, I would say the rappers I can actually listen to and get what you're talking about and actually feel the music, Camp is one of them. Camp, for me, Camp is MI. And these guys have been able to put out projects, right? Psycho YP, of course, one of them. I respect Odumodu Black as well, irrespective of what social media has got to say about him. I think he's got his lane. I mean, you cannot deny the success with everything he's been able to achieve. I mean, he's been able to do shows here and there. I think that has to be respected for sure. Irrespective of what so-called hip-hop heads think about him, he's one for sure that I respect a lot as well. So I mean, there are about 4 of them right there that I could say I listen to a lot. But I mean, there's still others out there like Replay, Vino, I think that's his name. There's Fino as well, who doesn't release as like too many projects, so I don't know what to say. Of course, one of the top albums this year, in my opinion, by the man himself, Ill Bliss, one of the OGs as well, who's come out really strong this year. So, I mean, there are a few of them that I listen to like that, but Camp for sure has been one of those people who I can actually listen to their project. Not someone who has a song out. I can actually listen to their project. And so when they collaborated with Cavemen and Nsikak David on this album titled No Love in Lagos, this brilliant work here by this artist, man. For me, this is one of my favorite albums this year, like hands down. I was listening to this project and there wasn't a song that I could say, oh, I want to quickly skip through, right? Cavemen, it's like they were just involved in some of these songs enough. It wasn't trying to dominate with their sound, but their sound was just there, was just in the right proportion. You know, they give you more of that like high life feel, right? So to hear that along with like the Afro beats and the like infusing the hip hop elements again to some of these songs, just like to the beat, I was impressed. I was really, really impressed at the way this was put together. Yes, I mean, that's also, like, this was put together real well. Not even like the song or everything, just like the arrangement of the music. How much of Cavemen are we going to require on a song? How much of SDC are we going to require on a song, right? And it was just like every song just had the right proportion. You just had the right proportion of the artists on every song. That was what amazed me. I was like, how can a project sound this cohesive, this good? Right? It wasn't like, oh, let me skip this because it's got too much Cavemen. Let me skip this because, oh, these guys are just rapping too long. You know, I mean, you know the word it is today. Most tracks are not 8 minutes or 6 minutes, right? So for me, I'm not a big fan of Cavemen. It's not like I I don't regard them as really good artists. I just don't listen to them as much, right? So coming into the album, I didn't even know what to expect, but it was just a good dose of both artists. Man, whoever was the director or the producer of the project itself, this was well put together. I really, really like this. This is up there as one of my favorite projects, one of listens this year for sure, like hands down. And it's amazing that I would say at this point, I would say some of my top projects this year have been, as I can say, rap leaning project with Iblis Sidikai and now No Love in Lagos. And just the theme also was throughout the song, throughout the project. The idea of No Love in Lagos, I was asking myself, is this like a love, like are they actually going to be speaking about like relationship things and things? But it was way more than that. It was of the idea that things are hard. People are hustling. Like, it's like nobody, like, there's no, what's the word I'm looking for? Nobody is, is out there slacking. Everybody's trying to make it, right? And if you slow down, you're gonna be trampled over, basically. It's some of what I got from this project, and this was beautiful work. I have to say, this was beautiful work. The production as well was top notch. I have to say, my goodness, this is one of my favorite listens this year for sure. One of my favorite listens. Shout out to these guys who were able to put this together. And I can tell you, it's a different thing for two people who are like group, like Shoulder and Camp, to say, oh, we want to put together a project. But then two people, you're going to bring together more people to join you in putting out the project. I really want to know what the recording process was like, what the creative process was like. How were they able to get it done? I mean, the moment you have more than one person or involved in the creative direction of a project, you're at risk of being in the wrong page. And then talk less of having so many people involved as well. It's like, how were you able to get it done? And then it sounds this good. I honestly would love to hear some of their thoughts around how they were able to pull this off. What was that like? Did they at any point in time have disagreements as to, what direction do we want to go between, just between Show Them Camp as the group, as an art, as the artist, and was there any time that they as the artist had issues with, or they wanted to go or Cavemen wanted to go in a different direction, right? So that would have just been interesting to see how they were able to resolve some of those conflicts, because I can tell you that yes, those conflicts for sure, they must have had conflicts, but it's interesting to see or to know how they were able to resolve some of those conflicts, and then put out such an incredible project. I will say one of my favorite for sure is this track 4 right here. The song is titled Why. I really do like this one, and it's gonna be interesting what the live performance as well. It's gonna be interesting what the live performance of this project will even sound like. I hope they're going on tour. I hope Show Them Camp and Cavemen are going. They should go on. There's no way you release an album this good and you don't go on tour. I hope they are. I hope they're gonna be reaching the city where I am paying money to see them perform some of these songs. I am paying money to see that happen. This was an incredible project put together. I cannot even imagine the nights and days and hours. And the thing is this, like I was saying with the Divange album, just give me 10 tracks. 10, we're good.